broken my heart so many times I stopped keeping track.
Yeah, and you also see a little Syrah out there too.
You do.
In some of those areas.
That's right.
So tell everybody, Syrah grape can actually handle both of those climates, right?
It really can. We've seen it grown in the extremes of heat and full-on jammy ripeness, and then we've seen it grown, as you do in the Northern Rhone, for example, in the Côte Rôtie, in Hermitage, and in these appellations, not getting as much ripeness, right? But then having lots of structure, great density, very, very long aging wine.
Yeah.
So that's one thing that winemakers love about wines like this is you can gain some extra longevity as long as you get the full ripeness.
Right.
And the Hyde family really has it dialed in.
Yeah. But not too many have cab over there. I mean, it's not like there's an overabundance. No. Again, this is a very small production wine, first of all. And number two, they made 120 cases. But they didn't skimp on their program. They put it in 22 months in 30% brand new French oak. I mean, that's an expensive program. That's not cheap when you do that.
That's right.
That was tasting pretty good.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's pretty structured wine.
Right.
Tannic, acidic, but yet it has the concentration of fruit to keep up with that. So I'd say it's definitely a candidate for aging. But this is one, open a bottle, see where it's at, but then lay these babies away for a little while.
Right. So my First Sips members, I'm telling you, taste these wines. Figure out the ones that you really want to lay down, and then reorder and lay some of those down. And for my new list customers, when you get the list, pick out those wines, get a case of a wine like this, and open them up incrementally.
Yes.
Right? Maybe maybe in a year and a half, open up one.
I'd love to do it that way because, Scott, sometimes people let all their wines sit for too long. They're saying, when's that magical moment?
Yeah.
And they wait 20 years, and the wines are crap.
Yeah.
They just went,
I mean, it's the worst feeling to open a wine and go, oh my God, 2 years ago, that would have been great.
Right.
And you missed it.
So don't do that.
No. Open a little early, won't hurt you.
Enjoy it.
And the other secret too that I tell my guests is if you're aging in a wine and you really are thinking, I really want to open this wine up, call the winery. Most of the time, they've gone back and tasted those older vintages, right?
That's right, because Scott used to work at Pine Ridge and other places, and the people in the winery are the most dialed in to where those older vintages are.
Yeah. 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 And so that's a big secret that people don't realize. They should really take advantage of the winery. So retail price on this, $60. First Sips members, $48. Okay, $48 for a single vineyard Los Caneros cab. Small, tiny product. I mean, explain how small that is. I mean, because you see wines from a complete huge spectrum. From the big producer, 120 cases.
No, it's not very much. So just to put it in terms of containers, a barrel is about 60 gallons, about 25 cases. So you're looking at not very many gallons there.
No.
So what did you say, 120?
120.
120 cases.
Yeah.
Right? So multiply that out, what do we have, 5 barrels?
Yeah.
Yeah, not very much wine. It's really a small lot.
Very small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I think what's interesting for consumers as well as for me and you is you catch a little slice of something that existed and then it goes away.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and so take advantage of it. That's why we're here. Go to our website at www.cellarsofsonoma.com. You can order the wines right there. You can have it delivered or have it picked up here at the tasting room. If you're not sure about a particular wine, maybe not familiar with it,